Hello and welcome to Name That Person's Same-Sex Crush. That's right, I'm your host Jack.
And my name is Bill.
We are Jack and Bill, giving you this game show thrill. Before we start, let's remind viewers how this game is played.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Each week, we take a group of either friends, family, rivals, or co-workers and see how well they know each other by asking them to guess who their same-sex crush is. This week's group is the Sojourners Cycle 31 interns, a group of smart, hard-working, social justice-loving folk who thought it would be a good idea to spend a year working and living in community together. Huh, indeed, Bill. We take one person from the group and see who people think their same-sex crush is. People are awarded 1 point for correct guesses. For example, let's take this random smo. Hypothetically speaking, people from a group might think his crush is Terrence Malick, Jack Black, Sufjan Stevens, Bob Saget, or George Lee. When in fact, his crush could be Jason Segel.
But why?
I don't know, Bill. Maybe because although having a towering presence, Jason is kind, fun, goofy, and wicked talented. The type of guy that girls kept in the friend zone for way too long, and when they finally realized how perfect he is, oops! He's been off in the cult classic Freaks and Geeks, the smash hit TV show How I Met Your Mother, written and starred in the widely successful Forgetting Sarah Marshall, and The Muppets, while finding time on the side to do the wicked cool indie film Jeff Who Lives at Home. And he's even an ordained minister. He just took the heart of America and proved that good guys can win. But let's go back now to our Sojourners 31 intern group. First up, we have the hat-knitting, check-spitting, movie, TV, pop culture, knows everything, Abby. Guesses for Abby's crush include Helena Bonham Carter, J.K. Rowling, Laura Dern, Sarah Koenig, Molly Ringwald, a vague comic book character, New Marvel Girl, and Megan Martha White. So Abby, who is your crush?
Carrie Brownstein from Sleater-Kinney and also Portlandia. And she also did some stuff for NPR for a while. Just because I think she's super cool and incredibly funny and very musically talented and kind of a badass, and she also knows how to dress. And I find her very physically attractive. She's a good-looking lady.
Good answer, Abby. With no one guessing correctly, no points are awarded. Next up, we have the bread-making, contemplating, complinating Brother Greg. Guesses include St. Augustine of hip-hop, Drake, Mufasa, John Klassen, and Jean Valjean. So what do you say, Greg?
See, I don't have a good answer to that. But I'd say either Ryan Gosling or Bing Crosby. Basically, I think with dudes, I have a thing for really piercing eyes. And so that would be perfect.
Alright, 0 correct guesses, 0 points. Let's see if people have better luck with the Brohemian, Goat Cheesian, Connecticutian, Kaylee. Guesses include Mother God, Susan Sarandon, Queen Bee, Queen Bey, Beyonce, me, Kaylee writing to herself, and Davida McAllister. What do you say, Kay?
Beyonce. That's all you need for the video. Duh.
Wow, looks like we have some points now on the board, with Carissa, Rachel, and Greg all scoring 1 point. Let's now go over to the salsa dancing, Three Kings prancing, agenda making fancying, Lonnie. Guesses are Margaret Atwood, Margie Atwood, Nancy Drew, Rihanna, Zooey Deschanel, and Cece. So, Lonnie?
My same-sex crush is Kate Beckinsale. She plays Celine in Underworld.
Cool, but no points for the Sojo crew. Here we go, hens, to the power benizing, the loves organizing, good at nature penizing, Carissa. Guesses are Michelle Obama, Lupita Nyong'o, Angela Davis, Asada Shakur, and Queen Esther. Well, Carissa, we're dying to find out.
So, I've always been drawn to strong, intelligent, and inspiring women, but I can't just decide between two of them because they're both so great, but I guess I'll just pick two, and they are, they are Michelle Bachmann and Sarah Palin, because, who doesn't love them too?
Audience, may I remind you, this is not a political show. But wow, that took me by surprise.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, let's move on. What do you say, Bill?
Yeah, Jack.
And 0 points awarded. Next, we go to the Dr. Seuss drawn, always giggling, hip slipper boot wearing Rachel. Guesses include Belle from Beauty and the Beast, Julia Braverman from Parenthood, Lauren Graham, Ellie Kemper, Jennifer Lawrence, and having stared at this for too long today, I need to do work and can't come up with a plausible or clever answer. Sad face. Okay, Rach, who is it?
Amelie. Oh my gosh, I love Amelie.
Me too, Bill. Great French film, great French character. For those of you who haven't seen it, ask Rachel. Unfortunately, though, no correct answer. Now we go to the taco creating, covenant making, unpublished, woo! Jenna. We've got Lisa Sharon Harper, Rose Berger, T Swift, T Swizzle, and Taylor Swift. Uh-oh, it looks like we have a Swift alert! Swift alert! Swift alert! That's right, Bill. At Name That Person's Same-Sex Crush, we love Taylor Swift. Anytime anyone mentions Taylor Swift whatsoever, they are awarded 1 point, no questions asked. 1 point then to Carissa, Kaylee, Rachel, and Greg. Now back to Jenna. Who is your same-sex crush then?
I'll go with Marilyn Robinson because she's been on my mind as of late. So she's the author of Gilead, Home, Lila, and when I was a child I read books. And she makes theology really beautiful and even romantic and accessible and entertaining. And also she's one of those older women with gray hair and it's long and she still wears it down. And I feel like you're your own person.
Spoken like a poet, but no points given. Now to the Mennonite Dayton photo poetry combo creating, sings so well my heart's a sizzling like bacon, Ari. We've got Maya Angelou and Sexton, a poet and Sexton, Rose Berger, Mother Nature, and Stargirl. Okay, Ari, let's hear it.
Funny ladies, the best ladies. Tina Fey.
Wicked cool, Tina Fey. No points given though. And for our last Sojo intern, we have the horn-blowing, food-throwing, goal-scoring Ryan. Sojo's guests, Tim King, Brandon Hook, David Foster Wallace, David Beckham, Ryan Reynolds, Wishbone, John Steinbeck, and Shmeeman. Who is it, Ragai?
So my favorite team is Arsenal, and I really love to watch Aaron Ramsey play because he's had a poor run of form recently, but he works so hard and he's got tons of talent, and people call him Rambo because his name's Ramsey. He works so hard. So I love him, love watching him play, and wish I could be like him.
Well, Lonnie guessed David Beckham, who's also a soccer player, so 1 point for Lonnie. That makes our final score Carissa 2 points, Kaylee 1 point, Rachel 2 points, Lonnie 1 point, and Greg 2 points. Looks like we got a three-way tie with Carissa, Rachel, and Greg, all of our winners this week. What'd they win? I'll tell you what they won. They won a 10-pound bag of kale, a lifetime supply of sriracha, and a set of humane mouse traps. Congratulations, guys! Big thanks to all of our viewers for tuning in, and thanks to the Sojo 31 intern group. Be sure to follow us next week when we go to the Yellow Deli Farm to visit the delightful 12 tribes of Israel, and try to name that person's same-sex crush. Bye now, and take care. Bye!
She'll have to know that's sad. I'm sorry. I had a bad day.
Oh, cool. It's like people didn't open their mouths much.
They don't. Yeah, they were sort of mush-mouthed.
Yeah.
Yeah. With arms wide open, but with mouths.
And I think
fueled Christian or at least the same Christian magazines that create light fuel.
What's up? Who's your same-sex crush?
Well, immediately came to my mind was Justin Timberlake, but then I don't know if that's that's what my mind says, but I don't know what my body says.
Okay. Perfect.